So, as per discussion about GPS, that is, first time it was developed by United States, that is the United States of Department of Defense, and they use that time used by military system. And GPS is also known as Navstar, that is navigation system for time and ranging. That is navigation system for timing and ranging. Also, as a military system, Navstar was originally designed and reserved for the sole use of military, but civilian users were allowed access in 1983. So back then, accuracy for civilian user was intentionally degraded to plus minus 100 meter using a system known as selective availability, that is SA. SA is used for civilian user. And what do you mean by SA? SA is the selective availability. And its accuracy is plus minus reduced by original plus minus 100 meter. And this was eliminated in May 2000. May 2000, that is the recently it is eliminated. So it consists of at least 24 satellites, that is 21 plus 3 active pairs, normally orbiting the Earth in MEO, that is the medium Earth orbit. Medium Earth orbit, that is MEO, and satellite number of satellites used, that is 24 for the GPS system. Total number of satellite is, it is very important, also asked in different exam, 24, that is 21 plus 3 active satellite, active spares. So GPS system currently has 27 active satellite orbiting the Earth, as new one are replacing older one. So the satellite orbit about 2000 kilometers from the Earth's surface and make two orbits per day and repeat the same ground track every day. So the orbits are designed so that they ensure the availability of minimum 4 satellites whose visibility is above 15-degree cutoff angle anywhere on the Earth's surface irrespective of time of day. So this enables GPS receiver to determine their current location, time and velocity. The GPS satellites are maintained by United States Air Force. So GPS satellites are maintained by United States Air Force. GPS work all across the world and in all weather conditions, thus helping user track location, object location, and even individuals person. So GPS technology can be used by any person if they have a GPS receiver. So in present day, most of mobile has a GPS application. So a GPS receiver must be logged on to a signal of at least three satellites to calculate 2D position, that is the latitude, longitude, and also track movement. So with four or more satellites in view, the receiver can determine the users in 3D position, that is the latitude, longitude, and altitude. So what is the difference between latitude, longitude, and altitude? What is the difference? So GPS gives the location in terms of 3D position or 2D position, that is the latitude, longitude, and altitude. What is it? So altitude is the angle or position with respect to equator. So once the user position has been determined, the GPS unit can calculate other information such as speed, bearing, track, trip distance, distance to destination, and also sunrise and sunset time, and more other information. So working of GPS, each GPS satellite transmit data that indicate its location and the current time. All GPS satellites synchronize operation so that these repeating signals are transmitted at the same instant, and the signal moving at the speed of light arrive at a GPS receiver at slightly different times. Because why it is? So because some satellites are further away than others. So the signal received by GPS receiver is different. Also, the distance of GPS satellite can be determined by estimating the amount of time it takes for their signal to reach the receiver. And when the receiver estimates the distance to at least four GPS satellites, it can calculate its position in three dimensions. So what is the structure of GPS? So GPS system comprises of three parts, that is the space segment, user segment, control segment, that is mostly is discussed, most of discussed in detail. So what is the function of space segment? What is the function of a space segment? What is the function of a space segment? So the satellite are the heart of the global positioning system, that is the GPS, which helps to locate position by broadcasting the signal used by the receiver, and the signal are blocked when they travel through building, mountain, and people. So to calculate the position, the signal of four satellites should be locked, and you need to keep moving around to get the clear reception. These are about the space segment. Next is the user segment. So what is a user segment? user segment and control segment. What it is? So user segment, this segment include military and civilian users, and it comprises of a sensitive receiver which can detect signal, that is the power of signal to be less than a quadrilateral power of light bulb, and a computer also available to convert the data into useful information, and GPS receiver help to locate your own position but die shallow you being tracked by someone else. Next is the control segment. So this helps the entire system to work efficiently. It is essential that the transmission signal have to be uploaded and the satellite should be kept in their appropriate orbits. This is all about the GPS structure. This is all about the GPS structure of the space segment, user segment, and control segment. So, what is the advantage and disadvantage of GPS? So, advantages of GPS is with the help of GPS, intervisibility between different stations not required, and second advantage is not dependent on weather condition, that is the day or night. It works day or night 24 into 7. Positional accuracy, irrespective of network geometry, act as a function for two or more different station distance. Also, homogeneous accuracy affect geodetic network planning and also easily established point with the sites where stations are not visible. That is, for example, mountain. So in mountainous area, station is not visible. So we could easily establish the point of the site. Comparatively more flexible, consuming less time and also more effective, gives more effective result. High accuracy with three-dimensional geographic information, place and place. So some limitation, or we can say disadvantage of, not disadvantage, it is just a limitation of GPS. That is, first limitation is clear and fine visibility of a sky and no obstruction through any obstacle. That is, example, branches are also limited application, especially urban areas. Also, comparison of GPS accuracy and terrestrial accuracy. could create confusion or conflict for many years is yet to come. And GPS coordinate in WGS 84 data not easily convertible into local geodetic system, and it is only years which is yet to come. Also, GPS coordinate in WGS 84 datum. So, due to this limitation, not easily universally acceptable and also highly skilled worker required. Next is the application of GPS. First application is civilian application. So for navigation purpose, geotagging, surveying, map making, tectonic study, geofencing. So for navigation purpose, used by navigation for position, orientation, and page velocity. Geotagging is the map overlay can be created by applying location or coordinate to photograph and other kind of documents. Also surveying, so surveyor create map and verify the boundaries of the properties. Map making used by civilian and military cartographer also. Tectonic study, so detect the direct false motion measurement in earthquake also study by help of GPS. Geofencing, that is the vehicle, person or pet can be detected by using GPS tracking system, that is person tracking system and pet tracking system. This is the civilian application. So for military application also, navigation purpose, so soldiers can find objective in dark and unknown region with the help of GPS. Also search and rescue. So knowing the position of downward pilot, its location can be tracked out easily. And reconnaissance patrol movement can be handled. Target tracking also. Also, GPS carry a set of nuclear detonation detectors such as optical sensor, dosimeter, electromagnetic pulse sensor, X-ray sensor, etc., which is a part of United States nuclear detonation detection system. So, missile and projectile guidance also, that is target military weapon as a cruise missile and precision guided munition. Here the application of GPS in different field. So, GPS, that is the Navstar GPS, one of the global navigation satellite system GNSS that provide geolocation and time information to a GPS receiver anywhere on or near Earth where there is an obstructed line of sight to four or more GPS satellite. So obstacles such as mountain and building block and relative weak GPS signal. Till now, total number of satellite is 77. Satellite in orbit is 31. First launch of GPS is in 1978 and total launches nowadays is 75. GPS doesn't require the to transmit any data and it operates independently of any telephonic or internet reception. Through this technology can enhance the usefulness of the GPS positioning information and the GPS provide critical positioning capability. So the GPS provide critical positioning capability to military, civil and commercial users around the world. So the United States government created the system, maintain GPS, maintain it and make it free accessible to anyone with a GPS receiver. So during 1990s, GPS quality was degraded and that time SA is introduced. In 1999, during Kargil war, or degrade the service at any time. As a result, several countries have developed or are in the process of setting up other globe or regional satellite navigation system. Also, when selective availability, that is SA, was lifted in 2000, GPS had about a 5 meter, that is 16 feet accuracy, and GPS receiver that uses the L5 band can have much higher accuracy and pinpointing to within 30 centimeters, that is 11.8 inch. As a month of 2021, GPS satellite are broadcasting L5 signal and the signal are considered pre-operational scheduled to reach 24 satellite by approximation 2027. So the satellite, the GPS, that is the receiver calculate its own position and time based on data multiple GPS satellite. If any drift from time maintained on the ground is corrected daily, in same manner the satellite location are known with great precision. So GPS receiver have Since the speed of radio wave that is used in GPS is constant and independent of satellite speed, so the time delay between when the satellite transmits a signal or the receiver receive it is proportional to the distance from the satellite to the receiver. So at a minimum, four satellites must be in view of the receiver for it to compute four unknown quantities, three position coordinate and one elevation from the satellite time. So conceptually, the receiver measures the TOH according to its own clock of four satellite signals. So from TOH and TOT, the receiver form four time of flight values which are given the speed approximately equivalent to receiver satellite ranges plus time difference between the receiver and GPS satellite multiplied by speed of light, which are called as pseudo range. So the receiver then compute its three-dimensional position and clock deviation from the 4 TOFS. So in practice, the receiver position in three-dimensional with origin at Earth center and the offset of the receiver clock relative to the GPS at time are computed simultaneously using the navigation equation to process the TOF. So the receiver Earth center solution location is usually converted to latitude, longitude and height related to the ellipsoidal Earth model, and the height may then be further converted to height relative to the geode, and which is essentially mean sea level. Okay. So usually not from the user satellite geometry, from the explicitity in the receiver processing, the conceptual time difference of arrival define the measurement geometry, and each differential of arrival time correspond to a hyperboloid of revolution, and the line of connecting the two satellites involved and its extensions from the axis of the hyperboloid and the receiver is located at the point where three hyperboloid intersect. Also, it is sometimes incorrectly said that the user location is at the intersection of three spheres. While simpler to visualize, this is the case only if the receiver has a clock synchronized with the satellite clock, that is the receiver measures true range to the satellite rather than the range difference. So there are marked performance benefit to the users carrying a clock synchronized with the satellite. So foremost is that only three satellites are needed to compute a position solutions. If it were an essential part of GPS concept that all users needed to carry a synchronized clock, and a smaller number of satellites could be deployed, but the cost and complexity of the user's equipment would increase. Also, receiver in continuous operation. The description that is representative of receiver startup situation. Most receivers have a track algorithm and sometimes called a tracker. So that combined set of satellite measurement collected at different time in effect taking advantage of the fact that successive receiver positions are usually close to each other, and after a set of measurement are processed, a tracker predicts the receiver location corresponding to the next set of satellite measurement. So when the new measurements are collected, the receiver uses a weighting scheme to combine the new measurement with the tracker prediction, and in general a tracker can improve receiver position and time accuracy, so reject bad measurement and estimate the receiver speed and direction. So the disadvantage of a tracker is that changes in a speed of direction So more advanced navigation system use additional sensor like a compass or an interior inertial navigation system to complement GPS. So GPS require four or more satellites to be visible for accurate navigation. So the solution of the navigation equation gives the position of the receiver along with the difference between the time kept by receivers on board clock and the true time of the day. So thereby eliminating the need for a more precise and possibly impractical receiver based clock. So application for GPS such as time transfer, traffic signal timing and synchronization of cell phone base station make use of this cheap and highly accurate timing. Some GPS applications also use this time for display or other for the basic position calculation. Do not use it at all. So although four satellites are required for normal operation and fewer apply in special cases. So if one variable is already known, a receiver can determine its position using only three satellites. And for example, a ship or aircraft may have been known elevation. Some GPS receivers may use additional clues or assumptions such as reusing the last known altitude, date reckoning, inertial navigation, or including information from the vehicle computer to possible graded position if set for satellite are visible. So these are the system of tracking tracking system of location or place for any object through the GPS. If you have any questions, so please ask. There are so much in introductory part in your syllabus only, not in depth. So remote sensing, GPS and GIS, all three are only introductory part in your syllabus. Okay, is there any questions? So please ask. Okay, thank you everyone. You can also inbox or use WhatsApp for the question.